Welcome, Boo Believers, to another day in horror. It's time for Daily Booze. It's 5 o'clock and I forgot to turn the volume down on my phone, of course. It's the end of the week. We are in February. Valentine's Day approaches. New horror is on the way. We've got some trailers to look at and some things to talk about today. Not a heavy news day in horror, but we got some stories going, so we will get to some of that. If you guys have anything else you want to chat about in the group chat, feel free to jump in there and let us know. If you watched a movie recently, or you want to recommend a movie and ask if I've seen it or something, feel free. If you watch something that we've recommended lately and you agree or disagree with what I said, also throw that in there. So we're gonna do some reading, but it's been a busy day. It was a late night last night. I was right after I finished yesterday's Daily Booze, I had like, I don't know, an hour maybe to, not even, because by the time I cleaned broke all this stuff down, I got onto my laptop, I scarfed down a little bit of food, and I went on to Punk Till I Die podcast with Tom and Neil over there, and they interviewed me. It was, I guess, about an hour and a half. It will be on their Punk Till I Die podcast this Friday. We talk about Dickie Devil and the Deviants and Deadsville and my stunt work and some of my previous bands. They played a song from... who'd they play? They played an Action Man song and a Voodoo Death Cult song. So you'll be able to hear those on there. We talk a little bit about that. Dickie appears here and there on the episode as well. And if you're not familiar, Punk Till I Die podcast, they named Dickie Devil's album number 3. Neil, the one guy, named it number 3 on his top 10 albums of the year for 2023. So out of all the punk albums that came out last year, huge thanks to Neil over there at Punk Till I Die, number 3 on his top 10 albums. And huge shout out to our buddy Justin Seelig, who I don't think he's checked in yet. I'm sure he'll be here at some point, but I will thank him then. But he's the reason that we were on Punk Till I Die's radar in the first place, because he follows them and he recommends bands, and he gave us a shout out in one of their, they were asking for some albums to check out that they might have missed for the year. And yeah, Justin kind of threw out there, yo, check out Dickie Devil and the Deviants. So that's how they found us. And apparently Neil was hooked after he listened to the album. So go figure. But they'll talk about it, and we talk about it on Punk Till I Die podcast. So make sure you check those guys out. Follow them on all the social medias, and you can listen to them on, Spotify. I listen to it on Spotify. So wherever you stream podcasts, you can check it out. They usually play some songs, talk to some bands. They just had an interview with Doc Rotten from Jersey. They get some good bands on there. Good guys, awesome guys, supporters of the scene. Once again, thanks for having me on last night. It was a blast. So after that, we went to Bar 13 Asylum and danced the night away for a bit. I worked all day. I was tired, but I was like, all right, let's go. We will go. And we went and got back really late. Oh, man, that reminds me. I still have to put up yesterday's Daily Booze on Spotify. So I didn't get it done yesterday. I got to grab that and pull down. All right. Anyway, thanks, everybody, for checking in. Let me go to the live chat and see who's with us. TJ checking in. What's up, brother? TJ was with us last night, having fun. John Mahoney checking in. What's up, John? And Kelly Weber checking in. What's up, Kel? Kelly says, what up? Fuck Valentine's Day. I hear you. It's fucking... It also happens to be Maddie Meek's birthday the next day, so I'll celebrate that instead of the combo deal. Maddie Meek watching, of course. Hey, babe. Maddie was out with us last night. And, we had fun dancing and partying and letting off some steam. And I will probably stay in tonight and edit the episode. Actually, after I finish this episode, I have to go take my dog to the vet now because I have an old dying dog, an old... She's on her last legs, my girl Leia, and yeah, she's got to go see the vet today. So if it's not cats, it's dogs. I've got a soft spot for all furry creatures, some non-furry, I guess too. But all right, who else checking in? Maddie says hi. John Mahoney says hey brother. Ben Speck checking in. What's up, Ben? Thanks for tuning in. Brittany says hey everyone. Brittany Fox checking in. Brittany. I got to put the pictures up still. You can see the video if you, I went live for like 2 minutes. If you go on my feed, Brittany sent us this awesome black and red spooky cat tree house for the cats. Thank you so much, Brittany. It's awesome. Maddie Meek put it together. It has a dangling ball that has bat wings. It's black with like red flooring in certain areas. It's really awesome. And the cats fucking love it. Of course, Ghost was playing in the cardboard box most of the time, but when the thing was done, he was like, oh yeah, let me go look at this. So thank you so much, Brittany. Really appreciate it. Maddie checks in and says, last night was a blast. So yeah, we had fun last night. Good times. All right, let's get to some horror news, shall we, fiends? We got some stuff. I forget what we even posted earlier. Oh, the Long Legs trailer. Yeah, we got a full trailer for the Nicolas Cage horror movie. Krusty Von Slayer checking in. What's up, Krusty? You evil punk rock alien, you. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's get to our news here. We got a couple news stories. First, I guess let's get this out of the way real quick, because this I just read I just saw the headline as I was setting up to go live and setting everything up. So I'm bloody disgusting. Predator legend Carl Weathers has passed away at 76. And yeah, for obviously us horror fans, Predator, everybody knows Carl Weathers as Dylan from Predator. There's a picture of him. It's really sad, man. He was only 76. Great actor. He was in so many things. Me being from Philadelphia is he was Apollo Creed in all the Rocky movies. So, like, he was first the villain into Rocky, and then he was Rocky's best friend and training partner. And, like, yeah, Carl Weathers was a great actor and an iconic actor. He was one of those, his characters that he played instilled that, like, without sounding too corny or woke or whatever, that was where, they didn't have to hit us over the head with it, man. Like, that was the equality right there. Dylan and Dutch, best fucking friends. In Rocky, he had him as the villain, but then he eventually becomes Rocky's best fucking friend, man. And that's like they didn't have to go out and be like, yeah, forced diversity or be woke or you got to accept this. No, they showed it to us on screen, the friendship. And then, it never seemed weird for me to have, black friends, Asian friends, Hispanic friends. I had all different friends. I grew up in a mixed neighborhood. Now, I get it. Not everybody grows up in a diverse neighborhood. A lot of people are in little segregated areas. But that's why you see something like the friendship, the bond that characters like Dylan and Dutch had, and Rocky and Apollo had. And there's tons of examples of this all throughout movies. And I get it. The white guy's considered the lead, but Apollo won in Rocky 1, man. He fucking won the fucking fight, so it's there's arguments to be made for it could have, you do need more leads, obviously, but there were still movies that had black leads that had the white friend, that had the white best friend, and still, it was reversed in plenty of movies too. So all right, let me read this story. I'm getting off track here, but yeah, man, really sad day. Best known to horror fans for playing Dylan in John McTiernan's original action horror classic Predator, acting legend Carl Weathers has passed this week at the age of 76. We are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Carl Weathers, his family said in a statement. He died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Carl was an exceptional human being who lived an extraordinary life. Through his contributions to film, television, the arts, and sports, he has left an indelible mark and is recognized worldwide and across generations. He was a beloved brother, father, grandfather, partner, and friend. That's rough, man. Carl Weathers appeared in more than 70 films and television shows throughout his career, which began all the way back in the early 1970s. Weathers, of course, rose to prominence as Apollo Creed in the first 4 Rocky movies between 1976 and 1985, which were directly followed by his co-starring role in the classic film that launched the iconic Predator franchise. Carl Weathers is also known for countless other film roles, including Close Encounters of the Third Kind, The Defiant Ones, Action Jackson, Happy Gilmore, and Toy Story 4. On the small screen, Weathers had recently played Greef Karga on Disney Plus series The Mandalorian, and he appeared in various shows throughout the decades, including The $6 Million Man, Starsky and Hutch, The Shield, ER, Brothers, and Chicago Justice. Man, the dude was a legend. All right, I'm gonna have to get off this story. I'm gonna get choked up if I read Jesse's comment there. That's rough. Shit. Sorry, boo believers. Man, there's too much death floating around these days. All right, who wants to watch a teaser and get creeped out instead? Rest in peace, Carl Weathers, man, icon. All right, we'll get to the. I'm gonna jump to the chats here real quick. Crustaceous Von Slayer says, Ronin, how goes it from space? Thanks for checking in, brother. Tom Haas watching. What's up, Tom? How you doing, bro? And Anthony Noble also checking in as usual. Thanks, Anthony, for tuning in, man. Love having you every day here. Love getting the Canadian perspective, right? We got to get that international flavor. We got John Mahoney from England, and we got Anthony from Canada. We got the international, and then some days we get Brent in here from New Zealand, and it's really an Interpol party. Oh, shit. All right, let's get back to some news. I'm getting off track again. Should we watch the Long Legs teaser trailer? All right, let's get to it, because I think we'll talk. Well, there's a couple other little stories that we can get to, but this is the big one. Yeah, got a few in there watching now, so let's check this one out. So we've seen a bunch of these creepy fucking teasers that they've been dropping for this movie, Long Legs. They didn't tell us what the name was. We've been talking about this one on the show for a little bit. We've watched the teasers. They were pretty fucking creepy. I agree. So now this one we're checking out on iHorror.com. Elijah Turner writes, Long Legs official teaser trailer releases and introduces a satanic serial killer. And we already know Nick Cage is the serial killer in this, so is he the satanic serial? I'm guessing. I'm just assuming he is the satanic serial killer. So, I'll read a little bit. Neon has been knocking it out of the park with the marketing campaign for their upcoming horror film Long Legs. The creepy teasers and disturbing posters have kept us anticipating this moment, and the official teaser trailer for the film has finally dropped. The film is set to debut sometime in 2024. Check out the official teaser trailer and more about the film below. And, all right, here we go. Shall we? Boo believers, the official teaser trailer for Nicolas Cage serial killer movie, Long Legs. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, shit, all right. They didn't even show us Cage, did they? Did we even see him? I'm assuming that's him in a wig and the long hair. Holy shit! Yo! Fuck! That was fucking... that was good. That trailer was really good. I hope the rest of the... Dude, the sound design is so good. It's so good in the trailer. I hope the whole movie has sound design like that. That's what really made the teasers that we've seen creepy, was the sound design. This is because it's just a still that they showed us, just slowly zooming in or out, and you get like different sounds that make up each teaser. We've seen 2, I think, teasers like that. And then we actually got the one scene that was in this of the guy uncovering the cross and on the floor and opening it up. So we saw that. But yeah, man, whoo, the sound design was awesome. It's fucking creepy. Fuck. And I jumped on that shit. You guys jump? Fuck. Shit, that axe jaw came out of nowhere. I was like, build up. And just nowhere in the middle of the build up, it jumped the fuck in. Oh my God. All right. Let's see what you guys think here. Anthony even says, Anthony jumps in before we got to this. 2 of us have even shared the stage with Dickie. That's right. And one of us missed out because of a concussion, John Mahoney chimes in. Slasher fest, good times, right? Kelly Weber, now we're talking about the trailer we just watched for Long Legs. She says, that music scares the shit out of me. Yeah, the sound design is outstanding, man. They really, and that's one of the things I've noticed in some of the movies. Yeah, a lot of it is just simple stuff like bumping up the volume for the jump scares. That's a quick, easy thing to do, but there's like a lot going on with the sound and shit that you're hearing. And I especially like parts, like you're not seeing any certain things on screen, but you're hearing like crying, faint crying and shit. So it's really unnerving. And it really sets the tone through the sound, dude. It's through the sound design. It's really good. Fuck. Kelly says scary as fuck. I agree, dude. Cause I was a little iffy. I mean, when you tell me it's a serial killer, I'm just like, and the whole movie is about a FBI agent chasing the serial killer. I'm like, okay, what are we getting? Like Silence of the Lambs again? Because that's what everybody tries to do when you do that kind of thing. That's usually what everybody was doing for 20 years after Silence of the Lambs. So, which leaned a little more towards thriller and less horror, I felt like. Nothing against Silence of the Lambs. Great movie. Loved it. Obviously, iconic. But I felt it was more thriller, psychological thriller kind of thing. But I guess it's debatable. But this looks like horror. Like, this looks like real, legit horror. So yeah, man, I can't wait to see Cage. If all the scenes without Nick Cage look that fucking good and scary, just imagine when he fucking shows up on camera. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Cressy said, I didn't see one pair of long legs. And it says, I love the creepy sounds. Reminds me of Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, man, like the like the way that old those old trailers with the sound of the flash bulbs going off and just seeing flashes of shit. Crusty says, looks great. James Sean Martelli jumping in. What's up, James? Thanks for joining us. And George Giordano. What's up, George? Thanks for tuning in again. He says, the Foley guy earned his money. Yeah, man. That's some excellent Foley work, sound design. Like, man, yeah, that's really got me excited. Would you guys, I mean, yeah, everybody sounds like you're all excited for it too. Like I said, those teasers we watched before, there wasn't a whole lot to them, but the sounds were creepy, so it had my interest, but I wasn't sure. Now watching that, that made me jump. I'm gonna have to cut my fucking reaction out of this video and make that, because I know I fucking jumped. I didn't want to watch it back, because holy shit, yeah, that was legit. All right, I'm gonna read a little more about this movie here. All right, here we go. The film follows the story of FBI agent Lee Harker, who is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes an unexpected turn, revealing evidence of the occult. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. And there's a still we saw, I guess that's the board. There's all these symbols are fucking creepy too. Like, what, like it kind of looks like nonsense, but it's just like X's and dots and stuff. And you're just like, man, this is like the simplest stuff. But then you're like, yeah, it could be like some kind of creepy runes, obviously. In a recent test screening, a reader from World of Reels says, "It was good. It's an acquired taste and all, especially with the slow burn style, but it's very unsettling and deeply steeped in the satanic panic of the 70s serial killer horror. There's lots of memorable horror imagery here that's reminiscent at times of similar films like Seven, Cure, Silence of the Lambs, and Zodiac." So there you go. Yeah, a little bit more of a slow burn. But still, I'm going to check it out. Again, Cage will keep us interested and engaged, I'm sure. The slow burn looks like it has a good payoff because those scenes were fucking solid. Like, that shit looked good. So it seems like, that's like I could take a slow burn if there's a decent payoff here and there. You give us a little something. So we'll see. In the last couple of weeks, Neon has been releasing creepy teaser trailers that wouldn't state what movie it was, but it left clues for us to piece together to make assumptions. After piecing everything together, it led to the film Longlegs, which stars Nicolas Cage as the serial killer in the film. You can check out one of these articles here. This is one of many horror films slated to release this year by Neon, which include It Follows sequel They Follow. I didn't know that was coming. Immaculate, Cuckoo, and Longlegs. And that was the still that we got in the original Longlegs. So there's your Longlegs, Krusty. You got to bounce out, Krusty, being chased by the space fuzz. All right, take care, man. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you soon here, Earthside. So there's the legs. That was like and there's something blurred out you see over here. So I wonder if we'll ever see what is here in this blurred out section of this old-timey looking photo. So yeah, getting into the more details of it. The movie's directed by Oz Perkins. We've talked about this. He's the son of Anthony Perkins of Psycho fame. So he's got a horror pedigree. He's known for his films Gretel and Hansel and The Black Coat's Daughter. And I don't think I watched either one of them. I know The Black Coat's Daughter was a slow burn too. So this seems like it's kind of his thing to, but I know horror fans that really enjoyed The Black Coat's Daughter. So, yeah, I mean, he apparently his slow burns seem to pay off for horror fans who have similar tastes in mind to horror, I guess. So, it still makes it, I'm still interested. Obviously, the film stars Nicolas Cage, we've talked about, Maika Monroe from It Follows and Watcher, Alicia Witt from Urban Legend and Dune, and many others. The film is rated R for bloody violence, disturbing images, and some language. There's another picture, and what the fuck is going on here? There's another poster. And man, she's got like a knife or something. Yeah, man, she's got a knife on her stomach. That's fucking creepy. This is one horror film that we talked about when it is released in theaters. From the amazing marketing campaign to a killer cast, it will do well in theaters. Are you excited about this new film from Neon? What do you guys think? I know we talked about it a bit. John Mahoney says, hopefully we get some Cage rage in this if he's the killer. Yeah, he is the killer. He's the serial killer in it, John. That's confirmed. So we just haven't seen... we haven't seen his face or anything yet. We do see this picture here. That could be him under there, under those hands. I think that's him. And he's covering his face. He's got a wig on. But, yeah, I think that's him in there. Again, they're being cryptic. Neon is marketing this thing really well. If you've watched some of the teasers, they are creepy as fuck. And, yeah, man, now the trailer is really good. So that's Longlegs coming soon. I guess coming to theaters this year. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm not like gonna rush out. I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm going to see Godzilla or something like that. But yeah, I might check it out in the theater. Slow burn night. All right, we will move to another news story here. A couple other things. I should probably check and see if there's anything else updated, because new stuff is always popping up on these sites. You never know when a story is going to break. Anthony Noble checks in, says, I'm just not a Cage fan, but I have hope for this movie. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you don't dig on Nick Cage, maybe this one surprised you. Maybe he doesn't Cage rage. Maybe he doesn't go full Nick Cage in this one. Maybe he plays a good, like, serial, like, creepy fucking serial killer. So who knows? We'll see. We haven't, like I said, we haven't gotten to see any of him yet. So I'm pretty intrigued by that. I'm really curious as to how he's going to play this. So, all right, we got two more. What do we got? Two more trailers. This one is for a psychological horror, so we will stay in that vein. Lovely, Dark, and Deep trailer. Georgina Campbell's psychological horror film is coming to VOD. Psychological cosmic thriller, Lovely, Dark, and Deep, stars Georgina Campbell and reaches VOD this month. So, I'm not going to go through this whole story. I'm not very familiar with anybody involved in it. We'll just check out the trailer real quick for shits and giggles. Because we like trailers here, right? We'll check out a trailer. I don't know if it's going to top that last trailer, though. Oh, wait, no, this isn't. Oh, this is Nope. Barbarian clip from Nope. So this isn't the trailer. That's a clip. Where's our trailer? Here it is. Okay. Here's the trailer. Lovely, Dark, and Deep. Lost in the woods.
Congrats on the dream job. Been after this for years, ain't you?
Leave nothing but footprints. Kill nothing but time.
Is that Michelle Yeoh?
Morning, Rangers.
114 responding, over.
No database for people who go missing in the national park. And there are a lot of similarities between these cases.
Wake up!
This is where you need to be. You're taken from us. We have a missing person. Be safe out there, Rangers.
Ooh, creepy. Oh, creepy. I just got the fucking goosebumps. Ooh, shit.
We let them. Who knows?
I don't understand what's happening.
They keep us here.
Ooh. Wow. Oh. Shit. I was not expecting it to look that good. That actually looked pretty good. Holy shit. Man. What'd you guys think? Shit. Again, really good sound design, man. The sound, Foley sound, and the sound designers on these things, that's, they're earning their money on these things, man. I like this whole, mirror imagery, the upside down forest that was creeping down during it. Oh, yeah, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool looking. And was that Michelle Yeoh? Oh no, Campbell's joined by Wai Ching Ho, who played Madame Gao on Daredevil, Iron Fist, and the Defenders. Yes. Very cool. Got a couple of them. Nick Blood, for played Lance Hunter in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, yeah, some superhero tie-ins with the actors. Very cool. So this is the directorial debut of Teresa Sutherland, who previously wrote Emma Tammy's horror western The Wind and was a staff writer on the Netflix Mike Flanagan series Midnight Mass. So she wrote, if you were a Midnight Mass fan, she wrote that, and this is her directorial debut. So the story of this cosmic thriller sees Campbell taking on the role of Lennon, who seizes the opportunity to assume the coveted role of a backcountry ranger at a remote outpost. While adapting to her solitary existence in the wilderness, she becomes aware of a lurking, sinister presence. Driven by the need for answers, Lennon embarks on a journey through the ominous terrain, seeking to unveil the long-standing mystery that has haunted her since childhood. So, there you go. Yeah, creepy. What'd you guys think? I thought that looked pretty creepy. Yeah, I'd check this out. Lovely, Dark and Deep. Weird name, but not bad. Oh, let's jump to camera 2 and check in the chat. Boo Believers. Anthony says, "Kay, that looked badass." And John Mahoney said that looked better as it went on. Yeah, when it first came on, John agreed. I was like, this is like a solitary one person out in the woods, like character study, slow burn kind of movie. And then all of a sudden, shit got really fucking creepy, and we saw the thing climbing down backwards down the fucking tree behind her. That's not physically possible. Humans can't shimmy down a tree like that. So that had to be some kind of ghost or something lurking in the forest. So yeah, that looked pretty good. I'm actually surprised by how good that looked. So coming to video on demand this month. When do we have a date? February 22nd. There you go. So yeah, VOD February 22nd. You can catch Lovely, Dark and Deep. All right. We got one more here. Thorns. And no, there's no trailer for this one yet. But, so we'll just go through the story. Interesting enough, though, Boo Believers, this is a Doug Bradley horror movie. So, here we go. Thorns. And this is on Fangoria, written by Angel Melanson. Thorns is coming to select theaters. The Doug Bradley horror movie is booked for a first wave of targeted cities with a wider release scheduled for later in 2024. And yeah, look at that shit. I'm getting Cenobite vibes for sure. Yeah, I'm getting heavy Cenobite vibes. What do you guys think? Yeah, Cenobite vibes? Good news for Doug Bradley fans. Thorns is coming to theaters thanks to Michigan-based Imagine Entertainment. It all kicks off with a red carpet premiere coming to Imagine's Royal Oak Theater on Saturday, February 17th. Cast members will be in attendance, including Bradley, who recently received... Oh, sorry. Blacked out there on the screen. All right, we're back. Who recently received the 2023 New York City Horror Film Festival's Lifetime Achievement Award. So that's cool. Very cool. 2023 award goes to Doug Bradley. Very deserving. To celebrate the good news, here's an exclusive look at Thorns Nun. And, okay. There she is. Not sure what she saw, but can't wait to find out. You'll have your chance to find out as well. Starting Friday, February 23rd, you can see Thorns at Imagine Entertainment, Cinepolis Luxury Cinemas, and B&B theaters in a first wave of targeted cities, including Detroit, Kansas City, and San Diego, with the wider release scheduled for later in 2024. Following a London Fright Fest premiere, Doug Schultz's Thorns has enjoyed quite the run on the festival scene, starring Hellraiser's Hell Priest himself, Doug Bradley. Thorns is Schultz's tribute to some of the most beloved horror classics, including The Thing, The Exorcist, and of course, Clive Barker's aforementioned classic, Hellraiser. Check out the official synopsis. All right, so yeah, this is an homage, and obviously, because I mean, it just that that reeks of Cenobite right there. So it's pretty cool though. I'm digging it. I'll say it reeks of old school Cenobite. And I'm not trying to sound like a grumpy old man, but our Cenobites were better. They were way more moist and wet. And that made them more like gross looking. So the remake that they made with the new Cenobites, while the designs were decent, and the prosthetics looked good, they just weren't as creepy because they weren't covered in real moist, wet blood and visceral fluids and all that kind of shit. So yeah, give me the old school Cenobites, and this dude looks like an old school Cenobite, not the new Cenobites who were all dry. Who wants dry Cenobites? That could be a rant. John Mahoney checking in says, yeah, definitely Cenobite vibes. Yeah, man. All right. An ex-priest working for NASA is sent to investigate a remote observatory that went silent after receiving a radio signal from deep space. Ooh, I like the setup. And upon arrival, he discovers the signal has set in motion the biblical end of times. The former priest must now summon his lost faith, must summon his lost faith to stop the signal from spreading hell on earth. Interesting. All right. A radio signal beamed from space kicks off the end of days. Tony Timpone, Thorne's co-producer and former longtime Fangoria editor, shared, "It has been exciting watching Thorne's international journey from festival to festival, picking up countless fans along the way. After a packed North American premiere at the New York City Horror Film Festival, now even more audiences in the U.S. can embrace Schultz's unique horror film in theaters across the country. Check out the current list of theaters Thorne's is headed to," and you get a very small list. And there's an interview with the director you can check out on Fangoria if you so choose. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the Cenobite there. He's pretty good. He's pretty cool. I dig my Cenobites moist. Anthony says the same. I like my Cenobites moist. Right? That was my biggest gripe with that Hulu. Was it Hulu remake? The Hulu... I'm pretty sure it was Hulu. Yeah. Hellraiser. They were all dry. We need moist Cenobites. All right. We got one more first look here. What is this? Spirit Riser? I don't know what this is, but we're just going to watch it, Boo Believers. Jumping in blind.
Where's the girl? What are you talking about? Who is this?
We know she isn't dead. I ask you once more, where is the girl?
How the hell did you get this number?
Where is the girl?
Oh my God. Oh man. Hang on, Boo Believers. We're cutting in and out. I don't know what to make. We're going to jump back and see it again. What the hell? This is like, oh man. I don't think we even need to read about this one. They had a wipe. Transition. Oh man, she is, oh my God. Wow.
Jesus, what the hell is your problem?
That's what I'm saying. What the hell is your problem? I don't even know what the hell I'm watching right now. What is going on?
You know what I came here for. Where are they?
Safe with me, Sydney. Safe with me. All you have to do is give me your powers and I will let them go.
I gotta stop it. My head hurts. I can't take it anymore. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? Oh my... I don't even know what the fuck that was. That was like a I feel like I just watched. You ever watch those movies where there's like where they're gonna brainwash you and they like pin your eyes open like they used what's his name, the Clockwork Orange obviously is the one big one that everybody knows, where with the sensatory overloading, I guess is what they call it, right? With having to watch the images. That's what I feel like I just watched, though. Whatever the fuck it's called. That's what I feel like that trailer was. Like I was trying to, I feel like I just watched some kind of subliminal brainwashing, and my eyeballs don't like it. They don't like it. My eyeballs don't like it. Boo believers. What the fuck was that? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Anthony Noble says, this film with a cell phone? Yeah, right? It looked terrible. And John Mahoney says, feels like I'm on acid watching this trailer. Yeah, that's exactly, dude. It's like it was like some CIA LSD experimental. What do you call it? I'm going to hear Rosebud and go kill the fucking prime minister of Ghana or something. CIA programming, I feel like I just said, right? That's fucking, oh my God, that shit was weird. Brittany Fox sending stars. Mwah, Scream Heart. Thank you so much for the stars, Brittany. You don't have to do that, but we truly appreciate it. Appreciate the stars, appreciate all the support. You just sent us a cat house and stars. Really, thank you very, very much. I hope you didn't watch that trailer. I would hate to think that your brain is hurting and eyes are mad at you right now, because mine hate me for watching that trailer. I knew I should have just skipped over it. This had me kind of, I was like, woo. So this had me kind of intrigued, but man, what's this fucking Spirit Riser? First look, Whitney Moore undergoes a makeup effects transformation in experimental indie. Yeah, it was experimental, all right. I feel like my brain was experimented on watching that trailer. That's exactly what I feel like just happened. I feel like they experimented on my brain. And now I'm going to do something like subliminally that I don't even want to do, and I won't even realize I'm doing it or something. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. All right. I'm a little mad at you, Bloody Disgusting, for giving us that one. Boo Believers, thoughts? Anthony Noah says, do us a favor and get our Prime Minister. Yikes. Brittany says, I didn't get to watch it, thankfully. LOL. It was cutting out on my end. You know what? You're better off. That shit was awful. Oh my God, it was so bad. Of that other movie, Thorns, John Mahoney said, looks like a Cenobite from Hellraiser 3. Yeah, he did kind of have very... Well, yeah, we went through it. Very Hellraiser-ish vibes. There he is again, in case you missed it. Thorns, which is an homage to The Thing and Hellraiser and other movies like that. So, very cool. All right, we'll take a quick look, Boo Believers, and see if there's anything else that we need to read. Any other headlines in the meantime, if you want to check in the chat. I'm going to wrap it up soon. It's the end of the week. Catherine O'Hara is in talks to join The Last of Us Season 2. There's some news. We talked about Beetlejuice yesterday, and we talked about the poster. That was pretty cool. Looking forward to that one. And yeah, we're just seeing more of the same headlines. So I'm going to jump to Facebook real quick, and I'll read a couple comments people had over there on my posts earlier, and then we'll get to... we'll get to getting out of here and enjoying the rest of our Friday, Boo Believers. At least some of you can. I got to go to the vet. Back to the vet, Boo Believers. But yes, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. So we had 5 comments for Carl Weathers. I'll go through them real quick. Starting with the oldest, Jesse Payne chimed in, said he died in his sleep. That is death the way to go if you have to. R.I.P. Yeah, agreed. C.C. Martin said Chubbs. Jason Morano said wow. Tom Shalaba said R.I.P. legend. And James Kearns with the beer mugs. Cheers. So yeah, pour one out for Carl Weathers today, Boo Believers. Sad day. especially for Philadelphia. I feel like we have a bit more of a, I shouldn't say a bit more, but we because he had other places too, but we have a special love for him considering the whole Rocky thing. So, yeah. It's a shame. Apollo Creed. All right. Well, yeah. If you have to go, like Jesse said, at least it was in his sleep. He went peacefully. So, condolences to his family. We're gonna check in here with the Long Legs teaser. And Jesse Zito had commented, "Gah, we finally get a trailer. So stoked for this one. Anyone here that doesn't know, it's made by Oz Perkins, the son of Norman Bates himself, and I highly recommend checking his stuff out, especially The Black Coat's Daughter." Right. Underrated director, in my opinion. Can't wait. So I'll bring this up so you guys can read along. And yeah, Jesse does good reviews, has similar horror tastes, so he's one of the people I've talked to that says Black Coat's Daughter was really good. So if you haven't checked it out, give that a look-see and expect something similar in Long Legs from the same director. That's really cool, though. Like we talked about, it's Oz Perkins, the son of Anthony Perkins, Norman Bates. Reese Bowling checked in, said, "Absolutely wicked, totally killer. Thank you for the tag, brother." As always, Reese, thanks for checking in. Maddie Meek said, "Oh my God," with like 5 exclamation points. Kelly Weber says, "I feel like you could put Nick Cage in any fucked up role and be like, yeah, this fits nicely." And agreed. And Johnny Thunder posted the Cage Against the Machine meme, which is awesome. I will click on it because I swiped it and shared it on my page. But these things are absolutely horrifying. If you see this, this is AI art of what a Rage Against the Machine type band with all Nick Cages would look like. That drummer is absolutely horrifying. But it's so Nick. It's so Nick Cage. So, yeah, that's great. I love it. All right, back to the comments. I think that was the last one. So, that'll do it. All right, Boo Believers. I'm going to jump over and I'm going to read your comments, and then I'm going to get out of here for the day. Brittany says, "My internet has been ridiculous today. Going to have to get out of here early. I'm going to have to catch everyone on Monday, it seems. Hope everyone has a stellar weekend." You too, Brittany. Again, thanks for everything. And we're going to do the same. Thank you all for tuning in all week, or, whenever you get the chance to tune in. And thank you for following. Make sure you invite friends, please. We love that here in Deadsville. And yeah, you can catch all the episodes. I'm going to wrap this up and go upload this to Spotify. So yesterday's and today's episodes will be on, talking about all the good stuff that's been in the headlines for horror the last 2 days. As always, you can check out all of the episodes under Deadsville Horror Talk, starting this past week, on all the places you stream podcasts. And of course, here on my Facebook page. So that's going to do it, Boo Believers. A fun week in horror. And some new stuff coming out next week I can't wait for. Have a good weekend, and until Monday, stay spooky.